Hi guys. Okay. Oh, that was a walk. All right, so let me explain the story from the beginning to end so we don't get all confused. Uber picked me up at 10 o'clock here, and they dropped me off at 540 Litchfield Street, which is where I was supposed to go. But they dropped me off at a place that wasn't where I would have thought I would have been dropped off. And so I got there, and I went into the building. I said, I'm looking for the ear, nose, and throat people. That's up the other building. Yeah, you gotta go further down the road, and then you're gonna have to take this outside stairs up. This place is a maze, so just put it this way. So I did that, right? And I walked around, and then I took a right, and then I walked down that way, and then I took another right, got into the ears, nose, and throat people, and asked them, I said, is there any faster way to get back home? Honestly, I should have just went back home the same way I got there. So I ended up at my appointment. I had ended with about 11:15. I had the audiogram. My hearing is crap. We already know that. That's not going to change. There's no infections or nothing. It's just heredity, mainly age and heredity. Okay. The doctor said to me, well, we can get hearing aids from us, but they're going to cost you more money. I said, okay. Thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. So, I ended up basically going after the appointment. I went out to the main front door of the hospital. This is kind of what they told me to do. Which, if I had checked my Uber before I left, would have been exactly where I should have parked my ass. I didn't do that. So I ended up basically going around the campus twice. The first time, a lady was nice to give me a ride to building number 1, which is the MRI building. And I said, is this the right building? I don't think this is the right building. Well, I don't think it was the right building, but I should have stayed there. Okay, so anyway, I ended up basically going around the campus a whole nother time. Finally, my legs were getting really, really tired, and I was like, ugh. Mommy's like egging me on. Come on, we gotta keep going, gotta get back to where it looks like there's the other parking lot, which is exactly where originally we were before we took the wrong turn in Albuquerque. So I basically just said, if I can tell the Uber driver where I am, I'll just have him meet me here at the MRI building, because I am not hiking up no hill again. So I know exactly how Bugs Bunny feels when he said about Albuquerque, which I actually love that line so much. Where is it? I have not even begun to fight. Wrong one. Hit the road. That's what I wanted to do.
I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
Yeah. Oh, I should have taken a few rights, and I ended up going a couple lefts, and basically left me, little me, both exhausted. And by the time we were finally there, I was just so glad that Uber was able to tell the driver to come pick me up where I was, because I was beat. That was for sure. It's weird. What? You're not live on YouTube. Oh my goodness. You sure? Won't look like it to me. Oh God. So let me see if I can find out what's going on here. For some reason I'm live on Kick, but I'm not live on YouTube. Or you're live, but you're on the wrong page. Oh, I am. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, well, at least you fixed it. Okay, yes, now I got you guys. So I'm so sorry. I got the wrong page. Yeah, but we're all fixed now. So let's get the right shot in here, and yeah, and somehow I copied the. Why am I on the Discord panel? Whatever, fix it. No, I'll fix it later. Okay, I'll do it. As long as you guys see me, that's the important thing. I don't know. It's been a crazy day. Just getting things organized has been crazy. So yeah, I am live on YouTube. So that's what I was trying to explain to you guys. It was just wow, it was tiring. Alright, so let me give this the right title, for this is the wrong link. So let's change this title here to what it is. It is the 18th. 18th. A very long day. Very long story. Okay, and put playlist in here. Yeah, oh, right. 2025 playlist. Okay. You have your thumbnails? I think so. Oh, don't worry about that. Okay. So, just crazy monetization's off. I guess that's fine. I can leave it off right now. It does not matter. I'll fix it later. Doctor said that my hearing sucks. I'll put that for an answer. It's a bit of a mess. But a lot of it is because of genetics and aging. He suggested that I should go to Costco to get hearing aids. But, well, I don't think Torrington has a Costco. And, Grista said, well, why don't you go to Waterbury? Let's put it this way. If I'm going to travel to Waterbury, I might as well go to Farmington and go to Beltone in the first place and get my existing hearing gauge adjusted accordingly. Oh, yeah! It's about the same amount of distance. It's going to cost about the same money by Uber. There was no earwax. There was no earwax buildup at all. There was no any kind of inflammation, no infection. There's nothing like that. Now, he said if I wanted to order them custom from them, it's going to cost me more money than it would be for me to get them at Costco. So, it sounds like he wasn't necessarily worried about making money on me, but he said that because my insurance company may not pay for the hearing aids that he thinks that we would need. Right, yeah. So I gotta reach out to Anthem and find out. The next appointment right now is the teeth. Oh God, the 9th of September. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'll be right back, Michelle. I gotta take a little biopsy over here. 40 plus years of tobacco, you just gotta make sure you don't got no chin, no disease. No. And I think it looks like there might be extraction on the list. Especially the broken molar on the bottom. Oh yeah, that's gonna have to go. No, I can hear, but it's pretty lousy. Yeah. You already know that anyway. That's not gonna get any better. It's just so it's just he said to me, he said, how do I check my hearing every day? I said, well, I have to set my mixer board for my show. And I keep the volume knobs at a certain level. For example, for the microphone, we set it at 0 dB. And for the headphones, we set it at at level 3. Yeah, I did. I haven't checked anything about the Zelensky meeting. I don't really know what's going on with that. Yeah, it went well, and I got an hour worth of cardio on the way home. it was kind of a bonus. It ended soon enough that I actually got a whole hour of cardio. Hour and 15 minutes. Need I tell you, my legs were very tired after walking around the campus twice. Yeah, so it was. We already know my left ear sucks compared to my right ear. We already know that too. Of course, I wore my elf ears on my appointment. Of course, why not? They're part of my everyday, and in case Uber, that's how they recognize me, by my elf ears, because it's part of my photo on Uber. If I left my ears off, they probably would never notice it was me. Yeah. Up and down steep hills both ways. Fortunately, the temperatures were tolerable and nice. It was like about high of about 74 degrees Fahrenheit. About 74, yeah. It was supposed to be up to 24 degrees Celsius, so yeah, that would be about right. 74, 76. Yeah. Well, probably is down in your area, Gimme Ferry, but it wasn't too bad for me. Hey, best friend, how you doing? I wish I had a swimming pool. What's your usual, salt water or fresh water? Good question, though, because if you use it with fresh water and too much chlorine, it's going to make your hair fall out. Yes, absolutely. Salt water, I don't know if it'd be any better. Bears in the background crying. Oh, brats. Brats, meaning kids. Oh, okay. Yeah. I am a little tired. I came home about 1 o'clock. And then I ended up talking to ChatGPT 4 and ChatGPT 5 for a little bit. And then I came home and drank some lemonade, and a little bit of milk, and of course made a coffee. Got ready for the show. Yeah. I don't know if your hair is bleached like mine is. If it is, my hair is at the bleached to the edge, and I mean, it's to the point of the edge of its existence. If you go any later, I'm surprised my hair tolerates this at all. My hair, this is one of the hair salon colors I talked to was like, she was terrified. I don't know if I can do it without your hair breaking into a million pieces. And I said nicely to her, I said, ma'am, it's hair. We'll find out one way or another. And she was so scared. She was like, she turned my hair into ash gray. And I went, ash gray? I don't want ash gray. So then I went back to Keith, which later sold it to Jessica, who originally bought it from Sandy. And he said, well, I'm concerned my hair turn orange. I said, oh, if it turns orange, we'll find out one way or another, won't we? So he did it, but he used some pretty strong chemicals, which did cause my hair to break at first. I'm sorry that no one noticed you in chat. I didn't even open up the panel yet. The thing is, I was supposed to be on the other chat, and then somehow, on the another, I updated Restream instead. Did you hit save? Oh, maybe that's why. I thought I saved it. Oh well, no big deal. You didn't lose everything. Yeah, it's on Twitch. It's only on YouTube alone. Oh, really? Yeah, because we didn't save it in Twitch. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, definitely fine here. Oh yeah. I got the better, she can't take it. No, definitely not chlorine bleach. No. I used to work in the dishroom as a dishwasher, and even then, just the dishwashing steam and the chlorine and the chemicals was just making my hair turn into a frizzy mess. You're not muted for life, Bradley. I see you just fine. Yep. Let's switch to sync for local chat. Live chat. So obviously I sent the all the notifications to the wrong channel, or video. So why don't I? I love you too, Bradley, and I do appreciate you being around. And I know I don't always get a chance to say a lot to you, but I do love having you around here. I love you being part of the show, and I would like to meet you in person sometime. Actually, I'd like to meet all of you in person. But I don't know how we would be able to make it happen, but maybe we could try to meet more of you in person. Like I met Comedy Flu and Golden Girl and Sherry Jackson and maybe Bradley. Like I met Slingshot Warrior. Maybe we could all meet. I mean, we'll have to arrange for different travel for different days. I think, yes, Sheriff Smith, I think you would like to definitely come out and meet me too. I mean, I don't know where you are exactly, but maybe we can try to schedule a meet and greet. But I'm not sure what the best place would be. Drank coffee too fast, Michelle? Yeah. I noticed a hydro lock. Yeah. Ugh. I see you, yes, Sir Smith. I see you. So, now I told the story. Let's turn on the monetization so I can make a little bit of money. We did make a lot of money so far. this month, and I was very excited about that. And but now at least this time we had a chance to talk about the video without the interruption. So let's see, what's tonight? We're gonna be having me and Gaming Fear. We're gonna be playing in Ascension WoW. Very nice starting zone again. Leveling up. And we had I had a nice chat with ChatGPT 4. We're talking about the journey. I said, well, so, a lot of the stuff that I do in Turtle WoW, I had to do in real life there too. Because only thing I had was my GPS on my phone. That was like my mini map. And I was like trying to look for landmarks, and there would be some marks where some of the different departments were. But it was just so big. It was such a big campus that I'm just glad I got home. I mean, we had a false spot. I mean, we had make some adjustments to get home because of the driver dropped me off not at the main entrance to the hospital, but dropped me off at another building, which left me really confused. And then, how you doing, Hammer and Nails? How you doing today? Oh, by the way, guys, yes, I know there's, unfortunately, I thought I saved the update for the right map, and I did, so we ended up getting on a Discord link that's the wrong one, and so let me share it out with the right people. Let me share it out with X, and then I'll share it out with Truth Social. Then copy that, paste that, and then I'll do the Truth Social the same way. Cause I got mixed up. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I'll worry about it. You think I shouldn't worry about it? Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. Just share out the right one with the Discord. Lowercase. I guess in one sense it's good. Why's that? Because it throws the trolls off. I don't know if that was some central. Let me just look at Hammer and Nails' message. Okay. So after taking a wrong turn in Albuquerque a few times in a row, I finally got home. And that was exactly what I was. So if anybody tells you that I'm just nothing but a lazy pussy, I'm gonna tell you something. I was walking with a walker for over an hour, up and down hills, rights and lefts, looking for landmarks, looking for clues to where I was. That was exhausting. Yeah. Alright, let's get GQU up. Yeah, let's get GQU up. Where's my cursor? Right there. Yeah, GQU. Closed captions on. Panel link on. Okay, GQU is open. So the good news is we know the hearing loss is not caused by infection. It is mainly congenital, which makes sense because my niece is going deaf too, and she's younger than me. And And it drives my sister apeshit crazy when she was alive that her daughter was going deaf. But then again, I had empathy with my niece because I understood what she was going through. And then the other reason is this age. I'm getting old, so my ears are not as good as they used to be. Well, I appreciate you saying that, Brain Dad, because I mean, seriously, I don't think Noodles would have been able to do that kind of walk. Rocking, well, knowing Noodles, he probably figured out how to get straight from point A to point B using his New York sense of direction. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I don't have Noodles' sense of direction. You know what he would have probably done? He probably would have said, "Wait, you're here? And we have to go way down here by this place where there's an ambulance drop-off point. And then we got to climb this huge long set of stairs." Yeah. And then once you get up there, you're going to come past a utility trailer, which is a cargo container with a big air conditioner sticking out the side. Yep. And then after that, at the end of there, you're going to be, at the end of that stretch, you're going to turn, take a right, go down that road there a ways. You come to a building door on the side, which is where the entrance is for the audiology department. And then once you get in there, then you're going to go take another right, and you're going to go into where the audiologist check-in point is. Okay? I should have basically did the same damn route on the way out, because that would have probably been better, but I didn't. But of course, that's not actually where the other guy was picking me up either, because the other guy was going to pick me up in the front of the main building, which is where I was not standing. And I was like, we had a whole friggin' hour before the appointment pickup time to do something. Good morning, Margot. How you doing today? Good morning to you. Afternoon, anyway. I'm all tired. Michelle got a whole hour's worth of cardio. Oh, God, yeah. Up and down. Big, steep hills with no brakes on my walker. Up and down, up and down. One person was nice to give me a ride to one place, but that was like, I didn't know if it was the right place. So I ended up basically going around the circle again. And then finally I found the place back. And I said, never mind. I'm not going to go back going around a circle trying to find it. And then I found on my GPS that the Uber said they were going to be picking me up at the main entrance of the hospital. Like, what? I just got here. I canceled that one. I had to explain to the driver where I was. He canceled the ride. Then I ended up getting another ride from Uber, which actually saved me a little bit of money. Not much. Between the cancellation fee and the other one, it didn't really save me any money. Tiff says, hey, can't stay. Got a lot of stuff to do. Okay. I hope you have a great day, too. Yeah. So, they're suggesting I should go to Costco and order hearing aids, which there isn't one in Torrington to my knowledge. He said to try to contact my insurance company, find out where I can get them cheap. Now, I can get the cheap ones at Walmart. He says, I don't think those are going to work for you. They're not strong enough. I didn't disagree with him on that. I said, yeah, I think you're right. So we're going to have to come up with a better solution. I'm surprised you didn't actually have you put the hearing aids on and see how much of a difference it makes on the sound. I'm surprised he didn't either. He knew I had him with me. Yeah. So we know what the baseline is. Shitty. Yeah, shitty. I could have saved myself money. I already knew my ears were shitty. That was no surprise. I just paid for a doctor to tell me what I already knew. Your bill will be waiting. How you doing? Partel Bonsa, how you doing today? Good morning to you. Good morning, afternoon. It's just kind of annoying. Yeah, so tonight, Turtle Wow, with me and Gaming Fairy, Ascension Wow, I'm sorry, unless she decides she wants to take a rain check. Tomorrow, me and Gaming Fairy are listening to some Grand Old Saturday night at the old Grand Old Opera and listening to some of the bluegrass sound. And I was listening to some of the singers like, I could do that kind of singing. It's not like it's. He said, I think you can too. You just gotta find a guitar or a fiddle and just start wailing on it. Yeah, I don't have a guitar. I don't have a fiddle. But I do have GarageBand though. And I know how to use my keyboard to do a very simple instrument on GarageBand. So I can make some happy noises to emote to. That's true. No, I can just go get a cheap little instrument over there on Amazon. Michelle, you've been wanting that fiddle for years. I think, ladies and gentlemen, tell me if I'm right. Tell me if I'm wrong. Go get the damn thing. You've been wanting a fiddle for so damn long. It's been like in your dream. You've been dreaming about, do I get a viola or do I get a violin? Why don't you get the goddamn violin? You deserve it. Come on. How many years have you waited now? 8. 8 years just to play the violin. Who cares if it sounds good? It's you waited 8 years just to sound like a cat fight. You deserve to be able to make some happy noises or unhappy noises if that's your thing. Level 7K bar SEO. I don't ballistics. I'm excited for this. What kind of donuts was that? I only had. You're talking about the Saturday? I only had 3 Dunkin' Donuts. And 3 Dunkin' Donuts, 2 sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffins in the morning with a cup of coffee, and then another bagel with cream cheese for lunch. Yeah. Then we went for a glass of wine, a cheese platter, which you share with noodles, while we drank down 7 beers. And then you guys both ate a plate of chips. Yeah. I ate them plain. Maybe I should next time I go there, I'm going to say, could you give me some marinara sauce instead of ketchup? Because frankly, I would probably be willing to dip my chips into some marinara. I didn't even know they had roasted garlic was one of the 3 that was sitting on the platter. I really didn't know because I couldn't tell if there was mayonnaise or anything in there. I can't just grab anything that I think there might be mayonnaise in it because it could put me in the hospital, and I didn't want to get sick. And so, hello, David S. How you doing today? Good morning. Good afternoon. All right, Noodles wants to come up. Okay, hold on a minute. Hello, Noodles. How you doing?
Hey, Michelle.
How's it going?
So now you want to play a fiddle?
I wanted to get one about 8 years ago. I didn't get one because I kept saving my money for everything else. So,
Okay, but Michelle, thank you. But Michelle, you realize that like you might need like fiddle lessons. You can't just like pick up
I
a
know
fiddle.
that, Noodles. But you know what? It's okay. I got time. And how do you know that maybe once I get the damn thing in my hand, all of a sudden you don't know? Maybe I could end up like Mozart. Oh, jeez. Who knows? Maybe you have memory of playing the fiddle long ago. Maybe. Can't hurt. Make sure to get the rubber mute too, so that your neighbors don't scream at you too loud. Or if you want, why don't you get the electric fiddle that you can use effects pedals on it? Yeah.
So have you looked at prices of fiddles?
I have. You can get
Much.
an inexpensive Medini or Sicilio cheap fiddle, and I mean cheap student grade for about $129. That's an acoustic. That's not an electric acoustic, and that's not an electric. Which
Why all of a sudden do you wanna play a fiddle?
I've been wanting to play for over 8 years, Noodles. It's not a new thing. It's been on Michelle's playlist for how long now? Over 4 years. So what is Michelle going to do? After all, I mean, she wants to do it. She's always has wanted to do it. She's waited for all these years. She talked about it back in 2016. Constantly had to keep furloughing it because it cost. Well,
why are we hearing about this now? Like all of a sudden.
Oh, I've been talking about it for over 8 years, Noodles. I just put it on hold because I didn't think it was ever going to happen. Do you know how much cash we got right now? Right now, so far for the month of this month here, almost $500.
Right, well, Michelle,
that is the money.
Why don't we invest that $500 into something that's going to make you even more money?
That was the money that's coming up. We were talking about for ChillerCon. We just got.
This isn't a good idea, Michelle. That's all I'm trying to say. I don't think this is a good idea.
What is not a good idea?
The fiddle.
Well, I don't know if anything in this world is a good idea. I mean, even old age is not a good idea, but I don't exactly get a choice. No, you get old and that's it. That's it.
All right, well, like, are you gonna take lessons, or are you just gonna do it online? Are you just gonna learn how to play it online? I was gonna do it online,
yeah, through Violin Lounge and some of the other YouTube channels.
Maybe Gaming Fairy could help you learn how to play the fiddle.
She doesn't know how to play a fiddle.
Instead of playing these games, Gaming Fairy, why don't you spend your time? Hey, how are you? Good. Can I get our number 4, please?
I don't think she knows how to. I don't think she knows how to play a violin.
No. Okay. Yeah.
But you can always go to the Conservatory for the Arts in Torrington and get lessons there too.
And can I get a bottle of Coke? Yeah. So hold on, Michelle. Hold on.
I need a hobby that doesn't involve basically staring at computer screens every day.
1664, please. CashApp card. Thank you. 661.
Was that good? Some guy was just telling me that all the 20s now are like fake. They're getting a lot of fake 20s and 10s. Because everyone tries the hundreds and 50s now. They get that
Oh, you want to know how you start to get the rosin loosed up in the box? You just roughen it up with you can even use a butter knife just to rough it up just a little bit. And a good quality rosin isn't really super hard, but you will be rosining your bow with cheap rosin for quite a while. So think about you're going to be basically playing the rosin for at least about 20 minutes, 30 minutes for the first time you ever get a bow. You're going to just figure that out.
So Michelle, we're at Dave's. What is this place?
What's that?
Dave's Hot Chicken. We're at Dave's Hot Chicken.
Oh, that's
Michelle?
who you are? Okay.
Yes. Are you jealous?
No. I just got
How
done
jealous
doing
are
a
you
whole
right now?
friggin' hour of cardio walking around the hospital complex trying to find out where my Uber was going to pick me up because
Oh, who cares? Who cares? Grow up, Michelle. No one cares about you walking around. That's what you're supposed to do. God gave you legs, Michelle. You're supposed to be walking around. No one cares. Grow up, Michelle.
No.
Now you want to play a fiddle. No one's going to support this, Michelle.
So, by the way,
No one's gonna
ChillerCon, we actually almost got the 500 for that coming up.
Yeah, I know, Michelle. People want to see you going to this thing.
I know, I want to go to this thing too. That's why I said. We just wanted to let you know we almost got 500 already.
Okay, so Michelle, this is what you do, right? You're going to take the $500. We're going to invest it in this show, Michelle, and you're going to get even more money.
Right.
People are going to want you to go talk to Lamar.
And how are we supposed to invest it in the show? That's a great question. I could get in and even suggest a suggestion of what we should invest it in. Like, please don't tell Michelle to buy any more cables. I can strangle you with cables. I know that. You need more cables.
Oh, so Michelle, the Patriots Club called me last night,
Uh-huh.
and they want us to go to another place. They don't want us going back there, so we're gonna go to another one. They sent us to another one in Hackensack, New Jersey. That
Wait,
might
why
be
didn't they like me? Well, did they say they didn't like us, or?
They asked a lot of questions about the ears and your hearing loss and all this stuff, and I tried to explain it to them,
Right.
and they were like, "Well." They're like, there's another
Well,
there's another place.
I know that Lourdes liked me, and the professor, the college professor, liked us both. So
Yeah, they weren't being mean about it. They just Michelle, they just think that you would fare better at another place. I told him, I said, listen, next time you have a rally or event, we're gonna be there. You can't tell us not to go there. And he's like, yeah, Michelle, there was a lot of old bitches at that place. There's a bunch of old bitches.
Oh, I know. There was a lot of older couples there. I know that. I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much, Hammer Nails. Much
Money back to
appreciated
invest
so
back
much.
into the show. Money back.
So the first question is how would you want to invest the money in the studio? I mean, I'm not even sure how you'd want to invest it. I mean, the new set. Do you want to get new furniture?
No, Michelle, you get money, all right, when you leave the house, right? So we have to see how much money we can get for this event, and see how much money you make at this event. All right, if we come home, basically, Michelle, make it with nothing. Michelle, no subscribers, no money, etc. Then we got to try something else.
No, that's not the question. You just missed my question completely. How would you want me to invest it in the show? You suggested that
By going to these events.
Well, I'm trying to. Right? That's what the whole idea of this ChillerCon is, or Chiller Theater thing is to go to that.
Yeah, okay, so
and
Michelle,
then we're also having here a Thanksgiving shindig with me and four guests or so. And then we're having a Thanksgiving shindig. And by the way, yes, you're coming to both of them. And
yes, Michelle, yes. But Michelle, Sam might show up. You know who Sam is? The guy who stole everything from your house? He might show up, Michelle.
I know. He didn't steal everything in my house. He just took my charger.
He was swiping everything, Michelle. He wants to come back, All right, you're going to make a lot of money if Sam comes back. Or people want Sam to come back for the second year
He
in a row.
didn't steal anything
There's
from
gonna
me
be-
other than he took the charger because I think he was in a hurry. Probably because he realized it was a sexy charger. Yeah, well, it was kind of sexy. It was a higher capacity one.
And then, Michelle, we're gonna have more. We're gonna have more events coming up. You're gonna have a busy year this year, Michelle.
Oh,
Busy
yeah.
year.
And don't forget, March, April, we're going to Vintage Computer Fest East, and I don't want to hear you lipping about it either.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight you on this. If we're gonna do this computer thing, then we have to come up with a reason for why we're gonna go. I just don't want you touching computers, Michelle. You know what I mean? Like we have to come up with a reason for why anyone's gonna want us to go there. Are we gonna go? Is there a strip club out there? Is there a bar
I'm
out
going
there?
to get some people
Are
who
we gonna
actually
meet up with
donated privately, and they said to me that they want me to use some of that money for the Vintage Computer Fest. So I told them nicely, I said,
Who
wait
said that?
until January when we'll
Who
start getting
said
the
that?
money together
Who
for
said
that.
that? Who said that?
That's none of your damn business who said that. They said wanted to be anonymous, so just leave it there. I said to them
who gave you the
nicely,
money?
I said, I'll tell you what, don't offer any money until January, because that's when we're going to start doing the fundraising for it. Because
Michelle, nobody wants you to do that. The guy who gave you the money wanted you to go to Chiller Theater. That was it.
yes, he wants me to go to Chiller too, but he also wants me to go to the Vintage Computer Fest as well.
No, he doesn't. He never said that.
How do you know? Do you know who the guy was? No. So shut
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
I mean, the point is, so many
I like-
people
I like
really
this
do
typical
want to see
humor.
me go to the Vintage Computer Festival, and I want to go, and that's in the spring, and that means that
Michelle, that's trash, Michelle. That's trash.
no, it's not. Not to me, it's not. I've been wanting to go to it for few years now. I want to meet Dave Kasagi of Kasagi Electric. I wanted to meet him, Usagi. It's Usagi, it's not Kasagi. Usagi. And the fact is that he's been working with the Centurion, and he's worked with his own homemade vacuum tube computer, and he's restoring a couple of the vintage machines. He restored the Bendix G15 vacuum tube computer from 1955, 56. I want to meet him. I want to meet Veronica Explains. I want to meet some of these people I know. I want to meet Adrian's Digital Basement if he's there. I want to meet these people.
Yeah, I know you do, but nobody else cares about them.
Well, that's not necessarily true. And how do you know you may not find a nice lady that likes you? You might find somebody, you might get lucky noodles.
Computer nerd?
Computer nerd, but maybe also one that's got a wide variety of interests. Maybe she still likes to drink and have fun too, you know? Come on, noodles. Open your horizons here. How do you know she couldn't make you probably one of the best dinners you ever had in your life if you went steady with somebody? You might get lucky. It's right gonna be in New Jersey. You can't miss it.
Michelle, listen, here's the deal. You're nothing without me. Okay? I know this. Stop pretending, Michelle. You are nothing without me. And I am telling you.
I'm not saying
Michelle,
I'm
we are
not. I'm just saying is that I'm just asking you to let's do it fair, and I'm going to this and because it's your suggestion, and I want also you to go to mine because it's my suggestion.
Yeah, you got some. Thank you. Michelle, I'm down, but we gotta make it worth my while, Michelle. And a while of your
Your
fans.
while, it's fine. You're gonna get something out of it too. You know.
You're telling me I'm possibly gonna get laid? That's what I'm getting at. Michelle,
How do you know you
so I've
won't
been
get
out with
laid? You don't even know anything about the Vintage Computer Festival. You don't know nothing about it. I only know a little bit about the thing.
Can we possibly pull up something about the computer festival?
Sure,
get
go
everyone-
ahead. You want to look it up? The Vintage Computer Festival East. It's on the internet.
But there's gotta be videos of it. Can
There
we see it?
are. There are.
Okay, then get me interested in it, Michelle. Show me some videos.
You can Google just as good as I can.
Oh. You know, I get it, Michelle. I get it.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I did talk to Michael. He does want to be on the show again. He was very excited to be here. He was very happy to be here. But I don't think he knew I was on the 3 o'clock today. I did give him a link. He might be at work too. Yeah, he might be at work right now also. Not everybody has got a weekend or has the whole day off. I need a good old system. Oh, there, David, that's where you'd find it. Besides eBay. It's a Vintage Computer Festival. There are people that do sell things and trade things, and it's pretty cool for that. All right, I'll share the panel with you guys. Just give me a second here.
Well, it's pointless now. We're out of Dave's hot chicken. I mean, Michelle. I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know if you're retarded or what, but there's fine African American ladies in there, Michelle. The walls are painted in graffiti.
I see it.
No, you don't. You did see it and you ignored it.
Well, I was trying to talk to you. I was focusing on chatting with you, not looking at so much the scenery.
Yeah, I get that.
And besides, you had your phone down for a while, so I didn't see zip. Yeah. Or Lazy Game Reviews, vlogs, like the Village Computer Festival. Yes, Vintage Computer Festival, Brian PC, exactly. So we're talking about for 2026, because 2025 is over. The problem is that Noodles is saying is he's not interested in any of that stuff, but I am. I want to meet Veronica Explains too. If she makes it, I want to see her.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's in New Jersey too, so Noodles would be able to get to. Now, by the way, related to another thing.
Why do you think she's going there? Like, are you assuming that she's going there? Why would you assume that?
I don't know if she's going there or not, Noodles, but I still want to go anyway. So it doesn't matter. If she goes, that's great. I want to still meet. I still want to go there.
What?
Yeah, you can get a 386. You can get a 486. Just make sure when you get one of those computers, it's not the kind with the exploding NiCad batteries that basically leak their juices all over the motherboard and corrode the crap out of the thing. So many of those early 386, as convenience, they put the CMOS batteries or rechargeables, NiCads, and they leak after a while. And then it's just like bug juices, like cockroach juices, but it's digital. It's just chemicals, and it just gets in and eats the traces. So also check the capacitors too, because a lot of them have a habit because of age of busting open.
That's awesome. Anyway, so Michelle, right? If we go to this computer fest, we got to find other stuff to do. We're not just going there and coming
Of course,
back.
we're going to find there's stuff to do. There's going to be seminars. There's going to be talks. I'm sure there's going to be stuff around
Oh my
the
God.
location.
Michelle, I'm telling you right now, I ain't sitting through no goddamn seminar. Unless you're going to interrupt the person that's giving the lecture and ask them a bunch of questions until they throw you the fuck out.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
you
then the people
made.
are like, "Oh, you got her trespass from the computer con." I'm like, "Yup."
Trespass for what? Trespass for what?
I don't know.
Here's the link for the festival right here, Noodles. Right on here, you can click on it yourself. I'll share it with you guys. Okay, hold on a minute. Yeah, upcoming events. This is from the VCF East. All right, so let me get this on the screen here. I'm gonna just share it out with the panel. Yeah, I'm gonna share it out with the panel. Make it easy. Okay, present something else. There it is. There's the information about the Vintage Computer Festival East. Okay. And it's going to be, it's also System Source Computer Repair Shop. Then we have the Vintage Computer Festival. This is not, it doesn't show, that's the upcoming one. VCF East shows the exhibits, ticket schedule, computer classes, directions, talks. Dates April 17th through the 19th, 2026. Yep.
All right, so who wants you to go to this?
Info Age Science and History Museum, 221 Malconey Road in Wall, New Jersey. Where's Wall, New Jersey?
Probably somewhere down south. Anyway, so Michelle, who wants you to go to this? Who in the chat wants to see the East Coast Vintage Computer Fest?
No, like I said, that's the information. I'm looking forward to this.
No. Did you ask what I just said?
What?
Who in the chat wants you to go there?
We're in the chat now. What?
Okay, hold on.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to ignore you. Allow this time. What's this crap? I'll just click on it, Michelle.
Michelle, who in the chat wants you to go see this?
It's none of your. It's none of your damn business. They want to remain confidential. I said fine.
Why?
Because they want to remain confidential. They don't want to tell who they are. It's none of your business.
Wait. They don't want to tell you.
They
don't
told
want to
me
tell
who they are.
Because, Michelle, I'm asking you, who wants you to go to this thing?
I told you the person doesn't want to tell me to tell anybody.
All right, is this person giving you money?
Yes, I told him to give it to me in January.
How much?
I don't know. I didn't ask him for an exact amount.
Michelle, if it's going to be $20, you ain't going. If it's going to be $20, you ain't going.
It ain't no $20. You're hoping more than that.
So I want to know right now in the chat, who wants Michelle to go to this? Because if you say you do, I'm going to say, where's the fucking money? Where's the money, scumbag?
Let's put a poll up on that. Okay, it's the button over here, Michelle. Over here, plus. Okay, so who wants me to go? Okay, who wants? Let's say lowercase.
Michelle, it's pretty easy. Just ask your audience right now. Do you want Michelle to? Yes or no? I don't care, Michelle. Michelle, people can lie.
I'm just putting a poll out now, Noodles.
I want fucking names right now of who wants her to go. And if you want her to go, where's the fucking money?
I just put up a poll.
No, the poll ain't going to do anything. The polls are anonymous.
Right now, we have...
I want to see the assholes in the fucking comments section fucking tell me right now. You want to see... Parasolo, you want to see Michelle go to this?
So for the score is 71%,
$20.
67%,
$20 fucking dollars, Parasolo. You're gonna pay for this, Parasolo. Bradley, you want to see her go to this? I'm gonna put you down for $20 too.
Noodles, why are you getting angry about it?
Because, Michelle, these people are trolling you. They don't care. And I'm telling you right now, if there's no money, Michelle, you ain't going.
Well, obviously we need to get the money together. You know, we know that, right? We already know that.
Yes.
So we're
Michelle, I want to see.
68% said go. So right there on the screen. Oh, actually, you can't see it. Let me switch over to the screen so you can see the poll. And
Michelle, I don't care about the poll.
you did ask about a poll, so I'm going to show it to you anyway. I got to get the chat back on the screen. So just give me a second here.
The most boring goddamn thing ever. A fucking vintage computer.
All right, there's the screen.
Okay, Tiger is down for 20. Stan, are you down for this, Stan? Stan, do you want to see Michelle go to this vintage computer thing? Then if you do, you're down for 20. Who else is down for 20? No. That's not how it works, Noah. That's not how it works. Thank you, Stan.
74% are saying yes, Noodles.
Yeah, but Michelle, are they going to pay for it? No. So you
Oh,
got to put
yes,
the money where...
I'm sure we'll get donations. We're planning on that for January to start doing the fundraising. I don't even know if there's even an admission fee. I don't know if there is either. I think I heard it was free.
Michelle, it doesn't matter if it's free or not. I still got to drive there, Michelle. Brian PC says 120. You're going to get 20 from Noah's Ark. You're going to get 20 from fucking Tiger Kitty. We want $500.
It's in Wall, New Jersey. It's in Wall,
$500.
It's in Wall, New Jersey. Okay. Again, let me pull the information up for you here. Where is it? It is right here. The location is Info Age Science and History Museum, 2201 Marconi Road, Wall, New Jersey, and is April 17th through April 19th, 2026.
So then we need the money in March. So by March,
we're going to be getting. We're going to start our fundraising in January.
Michelle, we need $500 an event. 500. Somehow ingrain that into your brain, Michelle. $500 an event.
Yeah, I suppose it's about 500. Since I'm sure you want to book another hotel, it'll be a lot cheaper. It's not a big name thing, except for the nerds. Yeah. Oh well.
I don't want to pay for a goddamn thing. I'm doing all the walking, Michelle. I'm doing all the walking, all the driving.
We're going to try to get you the money at Noodles. We're going to try to get all the money for all the rooms, all the food, everything, like we've been doing.
Thank you, Tiger Kitty. $500 an event. Thank you.
That's the lowest. All right, well, first of all, let's define an event. Thriller Con is an event, yes. Vintage Computer Fest.
Killer Theater, not Thriller Con.
Right, but either way, it's still an event. This is an event. $500 for this might be cheaper because it may not actually cost $500. Does it say how much the tickets are?
I will not travel anymore for less than $500.
I'm not saying we're going to go for less than $500, considering how much is the room. We have to keep that in mind.
$500 big ones, Michelle.
Oh, I could probably bring some stuff to the event. I'm going to. Just give me a second here. Okay, ticket prices. Let's see. Does it say how much a ticket is? It doesn't show. Click on it. Schedule. Exhibits. Volunteers. The theme of this year is Dying on the PC.
Michelle, I'm right down the street from Guitar Center. You want me to go look for some fiddles? You want to go look for some fiddles right now, live?
What's that?
Yeah. Do you want to go look for fiddles?
Yeah.
You were interested in getting a fiddle. Okay. We're going to go to music. We're going to go to whatever the fuck this is. And we're going to go look at fiddles.
Well, we were going to look at Amazon. Oh, yeah, Mall, New Jersey. We can look there, too. But, I mean...
No, we're going right now. Right now, Michelle. Right now, we're live. And you're going to show people.
All right. I already showed...
No one cares about what you're showing them right now. No one gives a flying fuck about that.
No. Noodles. Relax before you make me go manic. I'm just trying to say is I already got my fiddle suggestion. I'm looking for the more inexpensive ones on Amazon. I already know that they're cheap, but okay. Now, all right, so we can go look at
we're going to Guitar Center. Tell everyone right now that we're going to Guitar Center, Michelle, and we're going to go look at fiddles. We're going to see how much they cost. And people are going to give you money for the goddamn fiddle, for your dream fiddle. Did you hear me, Michelle? Dream fiddle.
All right, hold on a minute. I'll be right back, Noodles. Let me just talk to the audience for a second here. All right.
Okay.
I'll just do this way. Guys, I don't know why he's acting like this, okay? All right, first of all, yes, we can look at the prices of fiddles at Guitar Center or the music center or music store. That's not a problem. I don't have a problem doing that. But it's just, I'm shocked at how angry he is. It just doesn't make any sense. Why is he so angry? What did I say that should get him so upset? Yeah. I just don't get it. All right, back to the chat. All right.
Guys, listen. Michelle has about 4 years left to live. All right? 4 years. Are we going to make this happen or not? Do we want to see Michelle go on a cruise? Do we want to see Michelle go to the top of the Empire State Building? Do we want to see Michelle buy a fiddle?
Well, actually, violin and fiddle are the same thing. That's just the shorter name.
We're going to go to Music Merchant. We're going to go to not Music Merchant, Guitar Center right now. And we're going to go inquire about fiddles. You're going to talk to the guy live, the guy who works at Guitar Center, and you're going to inquire about fiddles.
Okay, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, that's how it works, Michelle. That's content. You don't need to go out. You could just say, Dave, hey, can we go look at this today? I'll bring you up on panel. Have you ever thought about that, Michelle?
Why are you so angry, Noodles?
Because I'm sick and tired of this lazy attitude. You're talking about having to walk somewhere.
Lazy?
We all walk, Michelle. Human beings walk.
Do you know how many fucking hours I walked up in the hospital trying to find where my stupid ride was supposed to pick me up? I walked for over an hour, no sitting. Up and down the goddamn hills. You're telling me I'm lazy? I ain't lazy. A violin is actually a fiddle is a violin. There actually is the only difference is usually it's a standard left-handed violin that people play with the right hand. Okay, and it's a standard size of 4/4 size. They do make left-handed fiddles too, which is they play with your right hand, which is even more confusing. The one I was going to get was a student grade Cecilia or Medini because there's less cost. And I figured that if I like it, it's not going to be a lot of money if I don't. But
Michelle, listen to me. Pay attention to me for 2 seconds, all right? I have the ability, okay, to basically get in my car and drive somewhere when you're live and go to places and you can interview people.
And yeah, that's what we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to do at all these places.
Okay. So Michelle, I want you to be like a pit bull. I want you to demand respect. I also want you to demand money for these events. And
yes, I know they have.
want
I know they have electric violins too. Yeah, I know they do. That's another option. The only thing you won't have to worry about is sound post falling, which would be much better for if you want to restring it. But you can't use guts on those because unless you got a gut string with a steel.
You are like Mozart. You're deaf. You're blind.
So was a wonderful friend Beethoven, but he still basically made some pretty good, interesting pieces of music, didn't he?
Right. So you're like the 21st century Beethoven.
Yeah. Who would that be? Stevie Wonder? I mean, kind of. In a way, he's not deaf though, but no, I know.
So we're at Guitar Center, Michelle. Tell your fans.
Or Ronnie Millsap, which is another one.
Look at the breast on this girl. Holy shit! Look at that girl. Oh my God, Michelle! I wish I had fucking Zoom. Banging ass, mega tits.
Actually, you kind of do. You can pinch out the Zoom on the phone, I think.
Here we go, Michelle. We are going into Guitar Center right now. Right, we're live.
All right.
We're live in Paramus, New Jersey. Okay. And we are heading into Guitar Center. See?
All right, I see it.
Isn't
I see it.
All right, isn't this great content, Michelle? Now we're going to go in there and we're going to ask about fiddles. And you're going to inquire about fiddles because that's your new passion. Are fiddles. Michelle?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Let's first of all ask, make sure they have them in stock, but they may not have them. But I wouldn't be surprised if they do, since it looks like it's a large enough store.
Well, they have drums. They have
like
pianos,
keyboards. Those are popular. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's look at the prices of keyboards. How much do they cost starting for a basic one? That ain't basic. I'm talking about something like a Casio.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
That's still expensive, but it's a pretty high quality one. $4,400. Wow. That is one serious piece of kit right there.
I mean, look at all the... Michelle, look at this. Let's see if we can play them. Yeah, let's turn one of these on. What do you think about that, Michelle?
No, I can't hear it from here because you got your noise canceling on, so.
Oh.
That's a lot more money than I could afford.
Yeah, you can't afford anything in here, Michelle. I'm going to be honest with you.
I don't think I could. $1,700 in clearance. Maybe you could buy a Walmart version of a Casio. Or you can get one on Amazon. Oh, there's a sound. What's that? Soundboard? Roland Compact 8-bit beat machine, $249.
Hmm.
Oh, there's an electric piano right there in front of you.
Casios right here. $499, Michelle. $499.
That's affordable. Compact digital piano in black. I could afford that. But there's no way I could afford a couple $1,000.
Well, here's some like pianos. Oh, here you go, Michelle. These are cheaper. These are like $149.
Yeah.
$140.
Power adapter. Yeah.
I think this is more your style.
There you go. They also probably have acoustic pianos too. No, I see full length ones, but they're not acoustic. Yeah. But I wouldn't be surprised if they do have acoustics.
Like 149. I think that's the cheapest. I think that's the cheapest you're gonna get.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have fiddles though, Michelle. So
Why don't you look at guitars too?
You want to see the microphones?
I got
headphones here,
enough
Michelle?
microphones right now, and now, as I said, I'm looking maybe for a fiddle or maybe even a guitar. Could learn both, I guess.
Okay, let's go look for fiddle. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been here before. I don't remember ever seeing any fiddles.
I don't think they do. They might have to order them. Actually, you can ask them about violins. That's all. They might know it as violin. There's some of the guitars there.
So these are the bases on clearance. So usually,
Yeah, I know. I see that.
Used stuff. Yeah, I'm looking at the used stuff.
Oh my god, how much prices are on these things?
All right, let's go over here. Yeah,
Well, most people don't necessarily throw out pianos, on a regular basis, no, but sometimes you might see them on Craigslist. If somebody has a piano that maybe got from a family member and that was gifted to them, and then they just didn't know what to do with it.
Here are all the guitars, Michelle.
Yeah. Oh, electric. Any acoustics?
Yeah, there's a whole section over there of acoustics.
Yeah.
These are ukuleles.
How much are they going for right now? 700. Oh, wait. They're going back. I'm getting into the prices.
I'm sorry?
All right, how much is that one there? $199, Michelle. 6-string. That's not bad. What much they charge for Novation? I have no idea.
They have like banjos, Michelle. That's about it.
There's a banjo. That'd be cool.
Why don't you learn?
I never played a banjo before.
Michelle.
Well, as I said, I never played a banjo. I played guitar. I mean, I used to strum around with the strings on it.
For like $349.
Hi, Tina. How you doing? Okay, David. So look.
Michelle, why don't you start playing drums?
Because you'll probably piss off my neighborhood something to no end.
Maybe the bongos, Michelle? Would you play bongos?
I could do bongos easy enough.
Why don't you get you one of these, Michelle? Look.
But I've always really liked the sound of the violin, and I always liked the sound of the pipe organ. But there ain't no way in this building I'm gonna build a pipe organ in here. But a keyboard I could play, like a universal keyboard, like it has ranks on it. I could play.
Yeah, let's go look at some kits, Michelle. Let's go look at some kits. Here you go, Michelle. Okay. You get a Ludwig for $14.99, Michelle.
I think you might like to have something like that for yourself, so you can take out your frustration at night. Bang, 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 crash, smash, bang, bang. Michelle's driving me mad. Boom, 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 boom.
Michelle, this is, again, Michelle, look at all the symbols here. Look at all these symbols.
Yeah.
They got holes in the symbols. Look at this one.
Sounds like something you might like. There are all these different styles. I like that one. That's pretty.
Michelle, let's just get you this drum.
Yeah.
Oh, they have an electric drum kit, Michelle.
An electric drum kit?
$639.
Electric drum kit. See, that's a lot of money. Oh. But the problem is, drums are great for percussion, but if you want to have sounds like even a universal keyboard, they can do clarinet, flute, piano, guitar. Yes, they have violin too. They do have violin, yeah.
Let me see if they have. Let me go ask them if they have.
Well,
any
when
kind
in
of
doubt, ask somebody, Noodles. You told me to do that in the
all
Trump
right,
building.
Let me ask. Michelle, why don't you play one of these things? It's like $1,700.
What is that?
I have no idea. Here we go. Hold on. It's a hand pan. So.
Hand pan. I never heard of that.
We get you one of these, Michelle. These are cheap. These are $49.
I have one of those. Somebody gave me that one.
Yeah.
I have one of those.
What about a tambourine, Michelle? Tambourines are pretty cheap. $28. $14 for one of those.
All right, somebody else wants to come up on
cowbell.
panel. Hold on a minute. Add one. Add brain dead. Now you do brain dead.
Maracas, Michelle. Chimes, Michelle.
Just barely heard the sound of that one. Little tiny tubular bells, crystals there.
Bunch of drumsticks, Michelle. Any kind of drumstick you want, Michelle. Right here. Look at this. Look at the drumstick.
What was that I heard about a fiddle earlier?
Yeah, so she wants to get a fiddle.
Right.
And she's been wanting one for 10 years now.
About that.
And I don't think she. Yeah. So I told her I'd come here and look for one, but I don't think they would sell them. Hey, do you guys sell like violins or anything like that? Okay. All right. Thank you. So Michelle, they do have them next door, so we'll go over there and I'll see how much they are, Michelle.
All right. So we're gonna go next door.
You have any experience
Why don't
with
you
a
get-
fiddle, Nico?
Now, violins come in different price ranges. I mean, you can get the student grade. We're talking about student grade. We're not talking about top line professional concert or grade for orchestral. Oh my God! You want to pay about $15,000 for some of those? Yeah, I know.
I don't know. Oh, here you go, Michelle. Right here.
Okay. And how much are the prices of those? I can't read them from here. Yep, there you go. That's one of the more expensive ones. $2,400. Yep. $289.
No, 2,000, Michelle. $2,000.
Yeah, I know.
So
Now, well, just for the sake of argument, how much are the electric fiddles? Oh, is that a cello? No, that's a fiddle on the top. That's a cello on the bottom now. Oh, okay.
Do you think you would use a fiddle more or less than the Braille machine?
Probably more because I can make noise with it.
Yeah.
There's some of those
Here
electric
you go.
pianos again.
here you go. What is this? Oh, the
Is
starter
that a
pack. Violin
Cecilio
starter
or
pack,
Medini?
Michelle.
I can't really tell. That's a violin kit. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. How much are those going for?
What is in here? I guess that's the whole thing, Michelle.
It's a student grade. That's perfect what you're talking about. You don't need expensive one. Starter fiddle. Starter set.
So is that what you would want? Like a starter fiddle?
Yeah, how much are they charging?
I don't know. Hold on. Just go look around for a little bit. I'll ask.
I feel like I'd see you more on the drums, Michelle.
That's what I was telling her to do. I was like, you should do the drums.
Mm-hmm.
But she said she doesn't want to bother the neighbors.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
want to piss
Fiddle
off
should
everybody.
be fiddle should be slightly less annoying.
Yeah, we'll put a rubber mute on it. Would be less annoying. You always can go with an electric fiddle, and then you could always just play it with the headphones on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, how are you? So I have a friend. She's blind, deaf, and she wants a fiddle.
4 size. It has to be 4 size. Student grade.
Is that even a thing? Student grade?
We do have violins. So like the ones we got on display, I can show you. They usually go from student level to intermediate, going all the way up to professional.
Right. How much on average is the student grade?
On it, breaking it, and all that stuff. So as soon as she's done breaking it, then she's never gonna touch it again.
Gotcha. So we do offer what we got on display is what we got.
Okay. All right.
So in terms of fiddles,
Ask him how much they charge for a student grade violin as far as price range.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are what is going up for sale. We also do provide a rental program as well.
Okay.
We got
she's in Connecticut.
Okay. Yeah.
She was gonna get it off of Amazon. I was like, oh, let me go to Guitar Center and show her what they have.
I would say if you wanted to get her something legit, Amazon at that point is no different than getting a toy. But it's if you wanted something that's more higher in quality, I mean the violins we got on here is what we got. The cheapest one is going for $999.
Yeah,
$999.
Yeah, Michelle, they're expensive, Michelle.
Yes, I know.
So, do you want to get the starter one, Michelle? Then instead of getting a
I don't have $999 noodles. I have GarageBand. I have GarageBand. I don't have a MIDI keyboard plugged into it though, but I have GarageBand already on my Mac.
No, I mean the only thing that we got to offer is rentals. It's there's a 10-month contract we got. It's $177 for the whole year.
Yeah. So Michelle, usually what they do is they'll have a thing where you can rent one. But Michelle, I'm telling you, I wouldn't do that because how much is it a month?
Month for a violin. It's so it's gonna be $50 a month.
Okay, so Michelle, it'd be $50 a month to rent something first. You know what I mean? And then you're out of that money, Michelle.
And then if you mess it up, you got to pay the whole money too.
Yeah, when Rusty jumps on it or you sit on it, Michelle, you owe all that money.
Yeah, so all the rental contracts with
I don't think Rusty's likely to jump on it, but the risk of the sound post falling is possible because.
Yeah.
So if anything actually breaks or if the instrument is broken in any way, the insurance is going to be able to cover that, and you can just swap it out with a new instrument.
Okay.
But of course, if you didn't have the insurance within the violin was broken.
That's a nice looking cello on the bottom there.
Yeah,
Michelle, you wouldn't want to rent one, would you? The insurance, it would be.
I live in Connecticut, so I don't know how that would work.
Yeah,
with renting one.
The Guitar Center's all over the place. But this is Guitar.
So what they do? Rent it to the website?
Guitar Center is actually our parent company. So technically its own store.
Really?
Yeah.
So they wouldn't have anything like this in a Guitar Center in Connecticut for her.
If it's in a Guitar Center store, they're not going to have this. If there's a music and arts district that's in Connecticut, they could.
I think they do in East Hartford or West Hartford noodles.
Offer the same thing. Connecticut, 100%. New York, Connecticut, all that.
So Michelle, maybe you want to look into that. It's
I found a brand new one on Amazon for about the same price. it's a student grade.
Michelle, it's music and arts rentals. You can look that up, and if you want to do it, maybe this weekend I can drive up there and drive you over there and go look at something. But I don't know, Michelle.
I'll have to think about
They're
it.
expensive.
Let's just think about it a little bit longer, Noodles. Just
Okay, all right. Because you're basically going to be buying a toy. You know what I mean? Thank you so much.
Yep,
All right,
absolutely.
thank you. No, I'm not buying a toy. I really seriously want to play this thing. I've been wanting to play it for over 10 years, like you said. So
Yeah, but he's saying that if you buy one on Amazon, it's basically like buying a toy.
pretty much, yeah.
You bought a toy at that point, Joe.
Let's put it this way. It wouldn't be enough to make me start screaming like I'm having to work to take out a second mortgage.
Maybe you could look for a used one at a pawn shop, Michelle.
Actually, I did see one at a used one at a pawn shop, but the only thing is he didn't have a bow for it. And that was many years ago. And I don't even think it had strings on it either. I think the sound post already had fallen on it. I didn't even hear a sound post in it. Yeah.
Where's the arts? Didn't they have like art supplies here? These are the large Michaels and like this place don't have any more fucking art supplies. Oh, here they are.
Well, maybe not. I mean, the guy downstairs, so long as I played in the daytime, he wouldn't be bitching too bad.
Deal for a lot of good
Larger art supply.
that the emails cost more than the email deleter costs more than a violin rental would be per month.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Like I used to come in this place, and they had a humongous art section, and it's like gone. Like all the pens and pencils and stuff, and even paper.
Well, let's put it this way. You got a chance to see some of the prices of some of the musical instruments. So some of those keyboards are very expensive too. But they were especially the one for $4,400. But that one looked like a pretty elite one to me.
Yeah, Michelle. Again, if you're gonna get something like that, it's gonna be expensive, guaranteed.
Oh, yeah, but you know what, Noodles? Don't forget, there's also the second-hand department too. You know, you could go. Some music stores, they have like pre-played instruments, like you said, student grade ones that maybe they decided to just fix them up and just selling them out. You know, used. And you can usually sometimes get a good deal on those.
Nah, I don't think. I think you should give up on this dream, Michelle. I'm gonna be honest with you. Give up on the dream. It's over, Michelle.
Yeah, what are you gonna go pay for violin lessons after that?
Well, there's online choices for lessons too. You don't have to go into a conservatory of the arts to learn. You can do that if you choose.
Well, no one said that. But Michelle, you got to remember that this thing is going to. You're blind. You're gonna end up getting. You're gonna end up breaking it.
Well, that's the reason I wasn't gonna buy an expensive one. You're like a snap the E string if you're not careful, but that's pretty common because it's E strings are easy to snap.
Michelle, let's get you a shirt.
Just make sure when you first play it, Michelle, make sure to wear your safety squints. Okay? Just in case the string snaps, because you don't want that thing getting in your eye. Ow! That wouldn't sound too good. Pink!
Michelle, they have Whitney Houston t-shirts here.
They have Whitney Houston t-shirts.
Oh, I'm sorry, they don't have your size.
They probably don't. Maybe they do in some other stores. Well, do you have anything in your size, Noodles? They're not that much smaller.
Shut up, Michelle.
Exactly. Yes, agree. A Medini and a Cecilio. That's what I was gonna buy. Yes, exactly. They got a good, nice Medini or Cecilio starting set like the CVN 200, which would be good. It comes with a case, tuner, rosin, 2 bows, and then a set of strings. That's not a bad deal for a starter setup. Oh yeah, extra 2 bridges, so you can, I guess, if one bridge breaks. How long does a bridge break on a violin? I have no idea. That's a great question, Lum. I don't know. For about $200, you can get an electric violin, which means no sound post to worry about. That's true. And just like that that harpist, that what's her name there? She's Emily. She can use effects pedals with it. She does with her harp, and you can basically make all kinds of really cool sounds.
What about a theremin, Michelle? You know what that is?
I know what it
Theremin?
is. It's not my thing. I know people play it. It's an interesting instrument, but it's not really my thing.
And it's all electrical and stuff. Technology.
Yeah, I know it's all electric. It's an oscillator, and then there's the pitch. That's the oscillator part, and then there's the volume, which is the other one, the other rod. Nope. I don't think Michelle's got a bad idea. I think Michelle's been, like she said, she's been wanting to do this for years. I don't think it's something that's not too far to do. As far as the Braille display, Michelle does use it. I haven't done much with it lately with the voiceover. But I do have it, yes. Do you remember how to turn it on? I think it's Command Option F5. Yeah.
I feel like I could see you playing a harmonica also.
Imagine if she did that and she got harmonica lips where they get all torn up and shit
I
like
used
that.
to
Oh
I
my
used to play the recorder in high school, or in elementary school. I played the recorder in 3rd grade.
Oh, maybe you could upgrade to a flute.
I can't really blow into a flute. I tried. I also like the sound of the clarinet too, but it's a reed instrument, and I'm not good at making the necessary mouth movements to make a good reed vibration.
I don't know about that, Michelle. You talk for a living. I think you could figure it out.
I talk for a living. Yeah, I talk for a living.
Yeah, that mouth is always moving.
Yeah, I'll make an instrument that works with human speech. Yes, I do. It's called a microphone.
There you go. Yeah, just become a K-pop singer.
My dick is so red right now from Michelle. Yesterday when I got home, 3 times in a row, Michelle. 3 times in a row.
Okay.
He was thinking back of all the memories of the day.
Man.
And
so
what
tense.
did you think about all the stuff we did on Saturday?
I thought it was very fruitful. I thought it was good, Michelle.
I liked it too.
Yeah.
But I would suggest one thing though. Next time we go to a place like that is, I didn't know that the second dipping sauce was roasted garlic. If I had known that, I would have probably dipped in it. But I don't know if there was mayonnaise in that or not too. I have
Of
no
course there was
idea.
mayonnaise in it, Michelle. It's all mayonnaise. Everything you ate, Michelle. God damn it, Michelle.
Michelle, I thought you were going to talk about the meeting, not the random food.
Yeah. Well, what would happen if you plug a electric guitar piano into a violin? Well, it depends. Some might make a really interesting effect. I don't know if that'd be overall exciting. Right now, I just want to learn how to make happy noises on it. Well, unfortunately, you might make your neighbors unhappy.
Oh, David says you need perfect teeth to play the clarinet. So I guess you and me are out, Michelle.
I don't know. I tried a violin. I tried a clarinet in 6th grade. My teeth were buck teeth then, and I was able to make a note out of it, so it couldn't be that bad. A wah wah and electric violin. The wah wah is usually used with a horn. I suppose with a pedal effect, you could do it.
I still think drums. I think you could get one of those electric ones that just go into your headphones. Practice.
Oh yeah, that's again. Medini and Cecilia makes those. They're a little more money, but they're designed for Walkman headphones. But they might work with these big beasts. Oh yeah, definitely you go deaf in a hurry too if you forget to turn it down. Oh yeah, you want to talk about hearing test? Yeah, you can use all the electric guitar pedals, yeah. And there might be some pretty interesting effects out of the deal, too. After all, Emily is using guitar pedals on her harp, her electric harp.
Who the hell's Emily?
Emily, she's a harpist right here on YouTube. I watch a lot of different shit, Lunos. I don't watch just drama stuff. I watch a lot of stuff, content. Emily, the harpist, she's also physically disabled too, like me. But she has a hard time walking, so she has a wheelchair. But she can get some help getting down to the floor so she can do her harp. And she likes to use like different kinds of pedal effects on her electric harp. And then we have the Harpy twins. They're the sisters that play the harps, both professionally and proper conservatory training and also in rock and roll too. Oh yeah, of course you can do heavy metal on the electric violin. It's not impossible. I've actually heard some electric violin rock and roll. And that was totally amazing. Right, that's what I thought. Yeah, they have a pedal for that too. Yeah, it'd be kind of interesting how that would sound on a violin. I don't know. It'd be pretty cool. And not only that, but they have another option for it's not really specifically a violin, but they have a MIDI input device, which is a stringed instrument. You can actually and it will make notes in MIDI from musical instrument digital interface. So you can put them into your sequencer. It's not a violin as much, but I'm sure there's a simple adapter that will adapt electric violin's output from MIDI and from acoustic into MIDI to put into your garage band. If you really wanted to do that, it's just kind of cool. But right now, I just want something I can just play to start with. Yeah.
Michelle, has anyone seen Mimi at all?
What? No, I did earlier. She sent me an email. She asked me how I was doing. I said I'm doing fine.
Where'd she go?
I don't know. But I know she was taking care of some family issues and that she wanted to know how I was doing, and I said I was doing fine. And you know what I'm talking about. They play acoustic and they also play electric harps. Yeah. They're cool. We gotta get Noodles into this stuff. Hey, what if you can find a way that when you play some musical note, it draws for him on a digital screen, Every note draws a unique line based on the sound. Oh, that'd be weird. And I think Noodles might like that. So as he's playing something, say, relatively simple like a guitar, as he's strumming a note, it draws on the screen what the note would look like. And then so he's ramming up his song and he's actually drawing at the same time. That sounds kind of like a cool idea for a program. I mean, some people might love that. See the music.
Noodles, you ever play the instrument?
Never.
Me neither.
Well, what instrument really interested you, News? What kind of musical instrument always interested you as a kid? Any of them ever did?
Never.
I loved the pipe organ, but I never really got a chance to sit down at one. I love the sound. Electronic organs look cool too. Again, I didn't really get a chance to play one. I played my aunt's piano when I was a kid. And I would spend hours just trying to come up with a melody. I played with guitars. I played with a little recorder. We had a music class in 3rd grade. That was fun. Yeah, temps and components are good for music. Oh, actually, you know what? You talk about the button box. Actually, do you realize that you can map those buttons to keys on the keyboard and you would have a 10-button squeeze box? Well, the squeezing. Wait. Not exactly a full 12 octave. I mean, not a full, 12 notes, but you would have like 10 notes anyway, And, depending on which instrument you want to program, you could probably. There should be something you should try. It will work with GarageBand. Maybe, I don't know if you need to write a special driver because it uses a joystick routine. But if it didn't, you could probably. Let me think about that, because I know I was talking to Gaming Fair about using Joy to Key, because she wants to try to play games with her gaming controller with Joy to Key, and so I suppose since I don't have any good programs, I don't know for music on the PC, because I usually work with the Mac, I probably would have to look. I also like the sound of the viola, too. I like the viola as well. Think of a violin that's got a little deeper violin. The viola is, the only thing is it plays the same level clef as the baritone clef. Just like what the cello does. They're both using the baritone clef. Which looks like the letter B. Kind of stylized. It's kind of in between. It's funny you should mention that. My father had an accordion when me and his sister were really young, about 5-6 years old. We used to lug it out of the box and play with it and squeeze it, pushing the quarters. It didn't sound that great, but that's not the point. My dad was into the organ too. My dad had organ books. He really loved organ. He didn't actually play it, but he had organ books. I wonder why. So the accordion is pretty cool. I know some people that are blind are pretty good with the accordion. It takes a lot of skill to keep the wind up in an accordion because you don't want to sound like a cat getting smothered. So you gotta keep the airflow going just right. And some of those accordions are really hard to keep up with because they got all these keys. You got the diamond layout on the one side. You got the standard piano layout on the other side, and they're clunky and they're heavy. Yeah, they're pretty heavy. Yeah, and $5 donation, 16 views. 125 views so far, 13 likes. Viewer engagement is 15 minutes and 56 seconds. So, again, I want to say thank you, everybody that's watching the show right now.
Hey, Michelle, are you ever going to turn on the lights?
I did. I didn't turn it on this stream, but I did turn it on for the others. Go look.
Did she?
I did turn them on. Not every single one, but the last 30 days I did. Or the last 30 live streams she did. Oh, exactly. That was the idea. Play the violin, bluegrass. I mean, I don't think I could do Vivaldi's Four Seasons. I think that'd be challenging me too much. An electronic instrument is best because it doesn't require tuning. Oh, that's true. Actually, that's not entirely true because if the instrument's getting old, the capacitors in it start to go bad, and then you're still going to have to send it to an electronics shop to have them fix it. But we're talking about at least 20 years. I mean, I'm not promising it's going to sound good. I'm not promising it's going to look good. I'm not promising anything. But, like, I do like to try things, but I don't want to spend a small money on a mortgage, the kind of thing, to buy some expensive thing I can't afford. Then, David, as you know what I'm talking about, because you've seen Ancient do it. It's not necessarily easy to play the accordion because there's so many things for keeping the airflow consistent, make sure it keeps the volume consistent, to knowing where the two different sets of the keys are, one that's got the accordion diamond style on one left side and the standard keyboard keys on the right side. It's a lot of work to play an accordion. But a 12 button or a 10 button squeeze box, Michelle already made one. Pretty much, yeah. Just gotta program it to play notes. That's the button box we use for my driving my truck. It's actually a 10 button squeeze box. Without the squeeze. It's funny because I didn't even realize that when I made it. I said to myself, holy crap, I made a squeeze box. An electric squeeze box. Yeah, that's pretty cool that way. A little bit. I can read a little bit of music, not a lot, but I can read some sheet music. I like trout fishing in America, says Brian PC. My old friends who played in the average white band, Hannah cousin. I like trout fishing in America. I got that part. My old friends played in the average white band. Hannah cousin is the tall guy. Okay. They did the music from Music Shack. Music Shack. Never heard of that one. See, the other thing is, too, is the reason I'd like to be able to play some instruments is because everybody tells me, we hate your AI music because there's no human nature to it. It's like, well, I don't sing that great either, but I don't know. Some people might like it.
Wait, who says that?
Oh, Michelle, we all know she sounds like...
No, but
sounds
who
like a
tells you
foghorn. No, I don't. Not quite that bad.
that? Michelle, who tells you that? Are you making this up?
No, I'm not making this up. If I was, I would tell you that.
Who's telling you this stuff?
Oh, Trouble Trolls said that she sounds terrible when she sings.
The trolls did, Michelle?
Yeah. Well,
Come on, Michelle. The trolls.
well, let's put it this way. We'll see what we can do for the future. Right now, it's almost time to wrap it up to get ready for the 7 o'clock Turtle WoW game. It's Essential WoW. I know. Essential WoW, make it 8 o'clock. Why 8 o'clock? Because we haven't eaten dinner yet. Oh, good God. All right, Essential WoW tonight, Gaming Fairy, 8 o'clock. Okay. Okay. All right, Noodles, thank you very much for being on the show today. Hope you have a nice day, okay?
Yeah, you too, Michelle.
Okay, so you got mad about the Vintage Computer Fest. I wouldn't get upset about it, because...
No, it's okay, Michelle. We're just trying to be funny. Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, for now, we'll see if we can get the money starting coming in January for that.
All right, good job, Michelle.
All right, end call.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so... Yeah, well, it's still good though. It was still good today. We still got a lot done. Yep. So let's see. You sure you and Fury are playing Turtle WoW tonight? I don't know. I didn't ask you to confirm. So we'll see. How are you physically feeling? Yeah, I need a rest. I know. You walked around a lot. Yes, we did. All right, let's get the blessings done. May all of you have a nice day. Enjoy what remains of it. Do the things you love. Don't worry about the trolls. Don't worry about the bullshit. Just do the things you love as long as they're legal. That sounds good. And don't worry about if the good Lord mistakenly sends you around the hospital campus and you can't find your Uber ride home. You could always catch another one later. That's true. All right, the service is ended. Time to go in peace, kindness, and don't forget the party on, dude. So everybody, I want you to have a nice day. Stay out of trouble. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.
MicheleMarieDalene, I will always be there for you. Michelle, never stop believing in yourself. Go out there and show the world what you can do. Go kick some ass and have a good time doing it. I love both of you so much. I love how far you have come on YouTube.
In the summer's embrace, she finds her way. Twisting and turning, she won't let things sway. With love for the music and fire in her soul, she dances through life, her heart in control. She won't give up, she won't sit down. In her purple dress, she twirls around. With every rhythm, with every beat, she conquers